You're alive. Oh, that sounds encouraging. Yep. To those who are about to watch, hello. Um, well, first of all, I just want to say thank you for uh, watching another one of my videos, my streams, whatever you want to call it. Thank you. I've just been watching some videos on YouTube of various people that have been scammed by so-called psychics. And some of these stories are kind of sickening. And that now I know that I did make a video on Facebook back in June, I think it was, covering this very topic. But because there's so much to be said, hey Tinker, there's so much to be said, so much to be explained. There's additional stuff I want to talk about. So what I'm going to do when I get a chance is that video that I told you that I made on Facebook. Well, I'll have to add that into the comments below, so you can watch it and this one as well. But because we all know who the good psychics are, and yes, there are some pretty bad ones out there. And I wanted to kind of touch base a little bit about what these fake psychics, what they do to their victims. It's to me sick, it's sad. To me, it's evil, and that. And because nowadays people are always wanting answers, whether it's money, relationships, career, what have you, and that. Then you got the people that are the most vulnerable, okay, especially people that are financially vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable, or sometimes even spiritually vulnerable, and they need help, they need answers, they need assistance from something that's bigger than them. And see, a lot of these so-called psychics and that, they definitely prey on the people that need money need help the most. And unfortunately, that's got to be the most evil approach. And that, as especially for people that are alone, destitute, they need help. Especially for those who are, say, suffering from depression, or they're really financially strapped, or they're feeling down about themselves. They go to a psychic. They say, like they say to the psychic, "I need help. I need answers." And that, of course, after the psychic says, "Hey, no problem. You have questions. I have the answers. Everything's going to be fantastic." You pay their fee, and they come up with a crystal ball or whatever tool they use, and they say, "Oh yeah, you got a lot going on in your life and stuff like that, but right now you got some obstacles to overcome first." That's when they hit you when it comes to, first of all, they'll mention something about, "Oh, you got all this negative energy around you, and I hate to worry you, but there's been a curse placed on you. There's been a curse placed on family. You have a curse placed on a loved one, and this curse is getting worse. It's spreading, and I can get rid of all of that for you, but you gotta trust me 100% with everything, everything material. You gotta trust me with." That's what the psychic says. And what they'll do is, instead of going back to see the one just once more, it becomes a pattern. Okay, so instead of going back to see the psychic, say one more time and it's done, you might go back to see that same psychic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. And I guarantee every time you go back to see him or her, and that they'll ask for money. And I don't mean they say $500 or $300. I'm talking thousands. There's one video, I'm not saying naming any names in that, but there's one video that one psychic actually said, "Ooh, I can lift the curse for $10,000, and then for $20,000." And of course, the victim is so desperate, they say, "Okay, here's the money. I'll pay it. Please get rid of the curse." Guess what? And at the end of the day, the victim is completely not only financially strapped, but they're emotionally strapped. They're broke, they're hurt. They feel like they just slammed into a brick wall. And the psychic just disappears. Or keeps saying to the client, "You have to come back, or I'm going to add that curse. I'm going to make it worse for you." They start intimidating. They start almost threatening. Because that's all the fake psychic wants is money, money, money. And that's it. And well, I found out through one video that one victim actually went to another psychic. This other psychic felt so bad for this client that he said, "I'll tell you what, I'll give you a reading and I'll tell you what's going on for nothing," as I indicated in the previous video. It ended up that this client did have a little bit of dark energy around, her and that. But it wasn't the kind of dark energy that, could harm someone. It was just, when I watched the video, I actually linked into the same person. All it was this person that got scammed, and that it was dark emotional energy that kept building and building and building. That's all it was. There's no curses or any of that crap. And it ended up there was no curse, just a little bit of built up emotional energy, and the psychic said, "I'll tell you what," he says, "do it, I'll tell you, and we'll get rid of that negative energy." Okay, I think they used a sage or something. I forget what tool they used, and I believe it was just in the same visit or the following visit. Didn't cost anything, and that all that emotional energy, all that dark stuff, and then gone. Unfortunately, that victim's money was also gone too, and now, all I'm saying is, if anybody decides to go to see a psychic, and that psychic, you give them the money, and they say, "Oh, you got some dark energy around you. Oh, you've got a curse on you. You got a curse on your family, whatever." And my advice to you is get up and walk out, because they're going to want to milk you dry. And if you're not sure if there is any curses or any that kind of crap, and try to find a reputable psychic or a reputable medium and ask them what they feel. Or if you want to, this is a suggestion, and video call me. I say on Facebook, you'll be anonymous, one-on-one, confidentiality all the way. They'll call me and just say, "Brian, is there any negative energy around me, or is there a curse on me or a curse on my family? I could say, okay, this is what I feel. This is what basically what I feel or what I might see, and that the chances are there isn't going to be any curse. Because that psychic that says, oh, you got a curse on you, they should know who placed the curse and where. They should already know that. And to fork out thousands of dollars to have a curse lifted, like, come on. Like, to me, that's just sick. And that, like I said, and that for those who still want to get a reading, and that, find a reputable psychic, a reputable medium, and before you say, "Oh, I want a reading," and that, ask them if you can read their reviews to see what others experienced, and ask that medium, okay, before I get a reading, and that the people that put in the people that are in the reviews, can I contact some of those reviews and see what they have to say? Okay, and usually the medium or the psychic will say, yeah, sure. You want to contact my previous clients, if they feel comfortable in talking with you, go for it. That's nothing to hide. And that, with that, and that, if that medium or that psychic is that transparent about their abilities, the chances are they're the real deal. Okay, they're not fake. Okay, and it should only be one charge. And that, so basically you pay the one fee and that's it. Okay, and the rest of the reading should be free. Doesn't matter how long it takes. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 2 hours. Doesn't make any difference. And that one fee, and you're done. You find out what's going on. Okay, and it doesn't matter what kind of reading it is. Like, I know of 3 psychic mediums myself from Facebook that are not only professional, they're transparent. And they have a real servant heart. They got a heart of love and a heart of compassion. Okay, this is on Facebook. These are people that I know. Okay, Derek Green, and a link to his group is in the description. Nick is still medium. Okay, and also a new one that's doing card readings now is, I'm hoping I got her name right, Ann Phillips Lancaster. Okay, all 3 of them do card readings. And yes, I was a client to Derek Green. He did me as well. And I was absolutely gobsmacked at how accurate he was. And yes, Nick is accurate, and so is Ann. And that, if you don't believe me, contact me yourself. And all their contacts will be in Facebook in the links below. Just ask them. Just say, tell them that Brian sent you. And when it comes to, oh, beautiful, yes, yeah. If you want to experience a beautiful psychic medium, then go to Derek Green's Psychic Medium group on Facebook, and Ann's doing a session now in card readings. I'm not sure if she'll be able to accommodate you, as she might, and that she's a beautiful person, a beautiful psychic. She does an amazing job, and a very, very close, a very dear friend of mine, Tinker, just informed me of that. Bless you, Tinker. So like I said, that just like the title of this video, Psychic Truth versus Psychic Scam. Okay? For those who have never been to a psychic meeting before and you don't know what to expect, and then do your research first, please. And what I just told you about Derek, Nikki, and Ann, okay, those are my recommendations. Okay, I do readings the odd time, whenever I get a chance, because my gift is streaming and stuff, and it's knowledge I'm getting from spirit. Okay, and that, but like I said, and that when it comes to a true psychic, and that they're not in it for the money, they're not in it for the fame, they're in it for the love of the client. Okay, they're what I call a sincere channel, for spirit, and that, and um, and, that, and I know Derek will have no problem with you reading through his reviews and contacting the people and see what they have to say. Hell, I'm one of his clients, and I say, go for it. All three psychics are amazing. And then when it comes to those that scam people over the stupidest things, like that, I can't get over the thing about curses. Like, to me, I can't wrap my head around that. And to charge thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to have a curse lifted. My question is, what curse? Like, to me, that's just evil. And but like I said, I wanted to touch base with you on. And another source of finding out more about psychic scams is on YouTube. That's where I did my research. And some of these stories will break your heart. That's one of the reasons why that I'm making this video, is so that people be aware that there are good psychics, and then there are the fake ones. And that. Now, I'm not judging anybody. I'm just basically letting you know what I've experienced myself and what I've researched. Okay? Because you see, there's only one true judge, and that's God. And I don't want to take his job. Okay? So just consider this food for thought. If you want to get a reading, fine. Like, I encourage it. And either Nikki, Derek, or Ann, hey, beautiful people. They have servants' hearts. They love what they do. Extremely accurate. But I do know that for a one-on-one with Derek Green, I do know that he charges £25. See, they're all in the UK, but they do. He does charge £25, but for as long as the spirit wants to communicate, that's how long it takes. Now, if Nikki charges that, I don't know, but frankly, if he did, it'd be worth it. But like I said, links to all these people I'll put it in the description once this video is over and stuff. Plus that video that I made on Facebook about psychic scams, I'll try and remember to have that as well. Okay? So anyway, people, like I said, I just want to make this video just to inform you that there is a difference between the good and the bad when it comes to psychics. And unfortunately, you get you get both worlds, unfortunately. So I hope, so if you are considering getting a reading done, this will help a little bit. Okay? So anyway, people, I think that covers hopefully everything. So anyway, if you like this video, hit the like, and let me know what you liked. But if you don't like it, hit the dislike, and let me know what I can improve on. Please subscribe to the channel. That way, whenever I go live, you'll get informed. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this for the love of working with spirit. That's it. Okay? And I noticed that the amount of subscriptions that my the amount of new subscriptions has been very heartwarming. That means more people that I can serve. That's the way I look at it. So, anyway, like I said, like, share, subscribe. I send you my love. Okay? And once again, bless you for listening to that. And like I said, once again, my friends, love and light.